While recognition of Palestine by Western powers mark a diplomatic shift, it may not signal an immediate end to the conflict. Rowena Abdul Razak from SOAS University of London weighs in on the significance of the move at the UN General Assembly and if it offers any concrete guarantees towards a solution for Palestinians.
I think there is something very important, especially the United Kingdom recognizing Palestine. After all, it was the United Kingdom that created Israel through the Balfour Declaration back in 1917. It was with the Balfour Declaration that saw the creation of an Israeli state on Palestinian land. So in a way, this is a very symbolic, if a little bit ironic move that now Britain is recognizing Palestine. So it's kind of trying to, as much as it can, correct the wrong that it has created in its history. So this is symbolic. France coming to the fore as well to recognize Palestinian statehood, also very important because of France's own sort of colonial history in the region. So there is the historical significance, there is the significance of the momentum that we're seeing with Palestine. I've said before that this move towards Palestinian, the recognition of Palestinian statehood and the awareness that we're seeing of the Palestinian movement is very strong. It's the strongest it has ever been, as we've seen with the protests and so on.
However, Rowena cautioned that meaningful change is unlikely as the US continues to assert support for Israel.
Because the US is still backing Israel so strongly, I mean, it just vetoed another, UN move for Palestine. We're still going to see difficulties in seeing Palestine truly recognized, truly free. So recognizing Palestine, great, but what kind of Palestine are we going to be left with? And the only thing that might be good with the recognition of Palestine is that increasingly the US and Israel are going to be isolated internationally. Hopefully this means that their policies to continue the genocide in Gaza might just appear even more internationally isolated, and that might stop them maybe, or at least definitely decrease the justification that they've been giving themselves to continue what they've been doing in Gaza.
Now, with Israel moving to annex the West Bank, urgent measures are needed to stop the atrocities. Rowena outlines what concrete steps must be taken following recognition of Palestine.
Firstly, there needs to be a permanent ceasefire. So the ceasefire has to stop. The Israeli campaign in Gaza has to stop, because now that these countries have recognized Palestine, it's going to be harder and harder for Israel to continue its campaign, because its campaign has always been, they want to get rid of Hamas. But if Britain, France has now recognized Palestine, that is a kind of recognition of Hamas as a power in Gaza. So ceasefire is the most important thing. And then from then on, we need to think about rebuilding. We need to make sure that the settlements, the illegal settlements in the West Bank, which has been declared an illegal settlement, has been declared illegal by the UN, even by previous US administrations have called the settlements in West Bank illegal. Those need to be reversed. No point to have a Palestinian state with no land